With pronouns. Cat? You're not gonna tell me? Just gonna leave? Great. I don't know why I didn't. That's not true. The whole point of this little ramble is I didn't. And here's why. Don't try to force your opinions on other people. So my reasoning was, I didn't mind if anyone asked, and sometimes you need to put yourself first. But that kind of doesn't make complete sense. But I stand by my assessment. Not everyone can do everything all the time, and this wasn't something I could do. I wasn't going to put myself out there and get invested in things that I can't change. It wasn't healthy for me. Sometimes you need to put yourself or your safety first. If you aren't in an accepting community, which luckily isn't my situation, but that's a valid reason not to put your pronouns in your bio or something that might get you hurt. Safety is a priority. And here's one that might not make total sense, but if you know, you know. If you have other battles and you can't spare the energy, though it'll likely be easier than you think, especially if it's not something that directly affects you. So in this case, if you don't want or need your pronouns in your bio, even more of a reason to just stick them out there and help. Don't do things you don't want to do, but educate yourself on why you should and who it helps, and make the internet a more welcoming community for everyone by awareness. Seeing pronouns and going, why are those there? And learning. That's a thing that people do. Opening a dialogue. Kind of the breaking point for me to, even though I had my pronouns on things like Reddit or Tumblr, I didn't have them on the social media I actually used until recently, except TikTok. But I only just got TikTok, so that doesn't really count. I read something like, if you're clearly female or male, people will think you're transgender, even though you're not. Bad idea. What's so bad about someone assuming you're trans? Just correct them kindly. That's the whole point. Be nice to one another, and don't be mean. Educate yourself. I'm probably saying the same things over and over, and I'm not the most informed person on this or most topics. I just felt like I wanted to put my 2 cents in, and that's what the internet is. Hopefully this does someone some good, even if it's just me. Here's another quote. Wouldn't this unnecessary pressure on closeted trans people to either come out or out themselves or put pronouns they're not comfortable with on display? Again, not qualified to answer this, but it might in the short term, and that's why one of the reasons why you don't want to force someone to do something they're not ready for. Don't try to force your opinions on other people. Prove your point by asking questions and opening a dialogue and being kind when you have flaws in your arguments or they have theirs. Strengthen your knowledge. Learn from one another. I doubt I'm making sense. I would love to get to a place as a humanity where we can value each other for the good we do and not get so hung up on labels. Eventually, this might not matter, but right now, it does. What about updating your pronouns when you're ready to share them? I mean, obviously I'm not including like dysmorphia or anything, but I was just watching Jenny Dodger and Shaba watch transgender reveals, and it was very cute. Okay, so to summarize, why didn't I have my pronouns in my bio? Because I'm stubborn. No, because I had other stuff going on, and I wasn't ready for my own reasons. My own personal issues with my identity and how I'm perceived. But now I'm in a better place. I can be obliging and take this tiny step that might help someone. I would rather help someone than be completely comfortable, so hope it helps. I've cited some sites below. Read up. Do your own research on this and anything else. Learn, grow, do better. Yeah, I don't know. I've still barely scratched the surface with research on any number of topics, including this one. So here we are. This is a very uncomfortable position to be sitting in. So this might seem like a very random